Hello and welcome to Guild Chat. Today we have a special guest, Wes. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Montana.
Well, he is a technically special guest.
Oh, he is special, that's for sure.
We
But
can't have that in the first 3 seconds.
yeah, we can.
Oh yeah, we can't cuss.
Yeah, we can't cuss in the first 3 seconds.
So you
3
can,
seconds or three? So after 3 seconds, I can cuss.
I think
Yes.
it's 30 seconds, 3 seconds, something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
like
After
a
a minute, you're
Yeah, it's a minute,
you're free.
yeah.
Okay, let me know when a minute's up then.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, we'll start cussing. Don't worry.
Okay, I'll go by your
All
signal
right.
then.
All right. Cool. So, but we wanted to bring Montana on because this week is actually a really good week for Astra Militarum players.
Yes.
We got news that they're going to be dropping a lot and they're going to be having some fun. So, anyway, welcome to the chat. Title card.
Title card, yes.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh.
Skadoosh. So we're here with.
I'm Montana. I play Imperial Guard. I've been at the guild for approximately 8 months now. Yeah, 8 months.
Yeah.
I got started by watching TikTok videos.
Yeah. Tick fuck.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but Warhammer kept crossing my For You page. Got curious, YouTubed it, and watched 2 hours of YouTube videos of all the factions, and the Imperial Guard is the only faction that really caught my eye because of the tanks.
Well, and because you can relate to him.
Well, no, just because of the tanks.
Oh no, I was gonna say because you know.
Well, I am human, yes, but
Yeah.
I hope you didn't relate to any of these Xeno races.
I was gonna say.
You know what? I really resonate with those orcs.
Yeah.
orcs.
I mean, listen. Look. The
they only
orcs are the
look for
good
good
guys.
fighting.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
I too love to eat and punch people in the face.
That's true. But so with the new Astra Codex coming out, you've had the new Codex for a little bit, and what are your thoughts on it?
I am enjoying it so far. Granted, there's some things I keep forgetting, like, was it yesterday in Daryl's game, or with Daryl's Demons, I forget Cadian shock troops have exploding sixes. And
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
almost 100 Cadian shock troops. I didn't use a single exploding six.
So are you choosing to go more with the Cadian shock troops and not the infantry squad?
The infantry squads they can take. The only difference between the Cadian shock troops and the regular just squadrons or squads is that Cadians have exploding sixes, so in range, so when you roll your hit roll 6, you get an additional hit.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then where your infantry squads don't have that, but they can also take a heavy weapon squad.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Cadians also get 2 free special weapons while the regular ones don't.
Yeah.
See, as a going through the codex, I was kind of rolling around with that because I was like, the sixes is great, but I want the heavy weapons. I've not ran a squad without a heavy weapons in it.
But
Yeah.
if you move, you suffer the heavy penalty.
Right.
Unless, which I did yesterday, you take a doctrine called Brutal Strength. You can move without taking the penalty with heavy weapons while moving.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about that, Doctor, because I wanted to do that with my Bulgrins.
Do they suffer from the penalty?
No, but they get a advantage. Not advantage. They're getting additional attack when they charge with brutal strength, and if I recall, there was something to do with wounds as well.
Brutal Strength in the doctrine?
Brutal strength, yes.
I think it only adds 1 to the strength characteristic.
I thought it had 1 attack to when they charge.
I'm just Marines. I don't know.
I mean, we have the codex right there.
We have the codex right there.
Yeah.
Why don't I reach it over there?
I don't want to read. That involves effort.
Yeah. Well.
It's in reading, and I'm not a good reader.
So as of right now, you can tell who's read their Codex, who has not read their Codex. You're welcome,
Unless
Matt.
I'm right, in which case
We can prove it right now.
Okay. All right. Brief.
brief interlude.
Yeah. welcome back. I will ask you, the viewer, put in the comments who you think was right.
Fuck off.
Well, that's going to tell him right away. All right. So but
obviously somebody was wrong.
yeah.
I was only half wrong because I said they
No,
get it when they
completely
charge.
wrong.
They get it when they charge.
What are you looking forward to the most out of what got released this week?
Oh, the Rogadorn tank.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot of firepower for not a lot of points, but oh my gosh.
Yeah. And you don't have to bring your Shadow Sword or your Bane Blade every time now.
But I still want to bring my Shadow Sword.
Well, I know, but you
Nothing screams like, screw your strength, your toughness of 9, I can still wound you on 2s.
That is true.
So it's funny,
true.
what's your toughness? Oh, 9. Oh, 2s. Here we go.
Yeah.
See,
yeah,
I hate you because every time I've brought a Shadow Sword and fired, I've missed every single time.
Well, that's easy. Don't miss.
Get different dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I need to now.
That's why we
You
have a
also
jar
brought
of shame.
Bane sword, not a Shadow Sword.
Yeah.
I brought it multiple times.
I've never seen you bring it.
I brought a Hellhammer. I brought a Bane Blade,
Yeah.
and I brought the Shadow Sword once.
When did you bring the Shadow Sword?
I don't remember. It's been multiple times.
What was it that you brought during Corey's game where it died immediately?
I'm like,
that
Bane sword.
that was
90% sure it
the
a
Bane
sword.
Blade. I brought the Bane Blade.
No, you brought the. I brought the Bane Blade.
You brought the Bane
I brought the
Blade?
Yeah.
Bane Blade. You
Yeah.
brought something else entirely. You brought a Bane sword.
Did I?
Yeah.
I usually default to the Bane Blade or the Hellhammer.
Yeah, you did. You brought the Bane.
No, I didn't bring the Hellhammer. I didn't bring that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's shorter range than the one
Right.
the other one is.
Yeah, and that Bio Titan was not
Oh
close
God.
enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, but so the Rogadorn tank, like, I really like it too because it reminds me of like an actual tank, like a real tank. You know, like T-21s or like a Panzer. You know,
T-21s aren't real tanks; they're just watered down like Russian tanks.
that's what I'm saying.
They're cheap bake-offs.
That's what
sorry.
it was. I mean,
Don't
shape
compare
wise.
the Rogadorn tank to a T-21 tank.
All right. So which tank would you prefer?
Not a T-21.
Okay, how about a?
Give me like a Leopard or something, like a Leopard.
What's I was
2.
saying? Like a Leopard. It looks like a Leopard 2.
Modernized.
All right, Leopard 2 tank.
But it doesn't look like a Leopard 2 though. It
No.
looks like more of a.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It looks like a T-21
It's
because
not
of
a
the
Sherman.
turret.
It's like what's a bigger tank of a Sherman during World War II? Is it like the Wolverine or something?
Yeah, because it's got no, not Wolverine. Not that was Vietnam.
It might have been.
I don't know. Anyway,
Anyways, yeah.
yeah, cool looking tank.
It is very cool.
Yes, and but also, what about the Lord Solar?
He's gonna be effective, but you can. The only way for him to be effective is you keep him close to your units, because if it's your core, he can give out rerolls to wound and hit.
Yeah.
If they're not core, I think it's just a reroll the wound rolls of 1 to non-core. Can't remember which one it is exactly, but he can only if it's core he can do both. If it's just non-core, he can only this.
Yeah, but I mean, the model looks amazing.
Oh yeah, model looks great.
I'm gonna have somebody else paint him because I'm not that
yeah,
good.
yeah. I gotta finish your do back first.
It'll probably be cool.
Yeah. I gotta do that. But yeah, so yeah, outside of like Astra, you also play some other armies.
Yes.
Yeah, a few.
Just a couple. Just a couple.
And then you were gonna go Imperial Fist. You changed your mind, going Blood Angels, right?
Yeah, the 30K. I'm not motivated to build anything for it just yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's fair. You got a lot to build coming up just this next week, so. I mean,
I still have 40 infantry models to put together from my other 2K sandboxes. Yes.
God, he spends so much money.
yeah. Well, listen, he's
I-
just getting into it, and when we first got into it,
Okay, to be fair, with the Cadians, I've been kind of like, yeah, I'm buying some models. I will say I understand that because when I first got into it, I was Skaven, and I have so many rats.
Yeah.
I have literal hundreds of rats, unpainted, because
Yeah.
I think I painted, 2?
Oh God, I don't even know. But we were looking a couple days ago. He swung by my house, and I was like, "Hey, sorry, Matt. I got some stuff in the back room that's some of your Skaven stuff and Chaos Warrior stuff." And he's like, "Oh, I thought I got everything," but I opened my cabinet up, and I'm pulling boxes out still of just shit that he has there,
Still rats.
and I'm just like handing it to him, and you're like, "Oh, I wondered where all this stuff went," and I'm like, "There you go."
He starts handing me stuff, and I'm like, oh, I have another fire thrower. Oh, I have some more rat ogres.
Yeah.
crap, I gotta put
And the
these
Doom
guys together.
Flayer.
Doom
and-
Flayer.
How
yeah.
big is your pile of shame?
Huh?
How big is your pile
You
of
have
shame?
no idea.
I have a room.
I can't understand this because like as soon as I get them in the mail, I'm already building them
Oh, they're built.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
They're unpainted.
unpainted. Okay, that's not to me a pile of shame. They're built
Yeah.
at least and be played with.
I
Well,
would say of my pile
You
and
can't play with a box.
I
That's
will
true.
say of
That
my
is true.
pile of shame, 3/4 of it is completely built, ready to go. And of every
Yeah.
model I own, maybe 15 to 20% are painted.
Yeah, yeah.
Like none of my other than my Chaos Knights and some of my one other unit I forget. Other than 2 units of Chaos, those are the only 2 units of Chaos I have painted.
Oh,
I have
yeah,
so much Chaos, not painted.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's even got like
Hey,
Archeon,
hey.
who's that tall.
Heretic.
Yes.
Hey, this is
You
this is
fucking
not
heretic.
40K. This is Sigmar.
I don't care.
Chaos
Still a
is still
heretic.
chaos.
Sigmar left.
Remember?
Heresy.
No, he didn't. He died, and then he
And
came
he
back.
left.
God damn it. So, yeah. At least with you, Montana, you're not going the heretic route. You're playing pure good soldiers, while this asshole wants to do heretics.
Well, no, because heretics aren't a thing anymore right now.
Right?
What do you
Exactly.
mean? They're not a thing right now.
There's not a codex and an army for them.
For who? Chaos?
For Chaos Heretics.
Yeah, for the heretic Cadians and shit.
There
They would,
was
like-
once was a heretic Astra list,
Yeah.
They're
basically.
a heretic in my eyes, regardless if there's a codex out or not.
Yeah.
I don't care. If you're saying I'm siding with Chaos,
Well, because you got to remember, he also wanted to do Gene Stealers, and he wanted to do Chaos, and he's like, because then I could play any army I wanted. If I want to play Xenos, I can. If I want to play Chaos, I can.
If you get Astra Militarum, half of your Astra Militarum can be used as Gene Stealers, and at the time, half your Astra Militarum could be used as heretics.
Right.
So I was like, if I just get Astra Militarum, then I could get Gene Stealers, and then I could get heretics, and I could have basically 3 armies that's just one fucking army.
Which I do have to, like, in all reality, like, outside of the, heretics and fun and game and stuff, but it is actually really interesting that they do have that flexibility to where you can do either heretics if you like Chaos, or Gene Stealers if you like Xenos more, but it's still at the core Astra Militarum.
Yeah, like because
But
Blood Brothers literally
do stuff.
are just Astra. That's
Yeah,
all it is. It's
yeah.
just you take your Astra units, you put it in your Gene Stealer army, and you say they don't have their regimental tag, they have the Blood Brother tag.
Right.
And that's the only difference.
Brood Brother.
Brood Brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Brood Brother.
I think Corey said that now that Gene Stealer's going to take any and all Astra stuff now.
Yeah.
Tanks or tank
Oh my
blades.
God,
Yeah.
Gene Stealers with a Rogel Dorn.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I will.
That-
I will bring my Shadow Sword and delete that thing. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
delete.
Listen, I'm with you on that one.
That's the thing is with Gene Stealers, I don't know if the tanks would be any different, but with Gene Stealers, you don't know where they're set up.
Well,
Yeah,
well, no,
that's
tanks
true.
are different.
Tanks are different.
Yeah,
It's only the infantry.
It's
that's
only
at-
like infantry. I think the Atlan Jackals can do it, and the Ridge Runner, but everything else, like tank wise, I'm pretty sure have to be on the battlefield.
Okay.
I could be wrong. You ask Corey.
You can ambush pretty much anything. Yeah, you're wrong, Kyle. Oh God, quit this job.
I'll look into
But
that.
yeah,
Corey hid Corey hid the battle last week. He hid 90% of his army.
Yeah.
So poor Gary and his neck runs got shot up.
yeah.
I just love it. You put down like a token. You're like, they're there.
Well,
Who's
could be
there?
there.
We don't know if they're
Well,
there,
and you
actually.
don't have to go.
Well,
you
no,
don't
no,
have
you-
to specifically go on that spot with a unit either. You could put a thing there, but then have 2 units come up over here instead of just 1.
Oh, I thought each token had to have a singular unit attached to it.
A token can
Oh.
also be a decoy. Like
Yes.
there's nothing. I'm putting this here
Right.
as a ploy to maybe draw you out or make you think someone's coming here, and not actually
Yep.
deploy something over.
It's
there.
That,
really
that
cool.
was the nasty thing about Gene Stealers. Why I was buying up all those abominations and shit. I'm like, I'm gonna put a big scary thing where you don't think it's gonna be.
Yeah. Gene Stealers are in a pretty decent spot right now too. But yeah, so the with the Astra stuff and Gene Stealers and that sort of thing, they're getting a big reinforcement boost with this stuff coming out. And they got not only the Lord Solar Rogel Dorn, you've got the new Sentinel,
Ursula Creed, the Phil
Yeah.
Battery.
No,
Yeah.
with Gene Stealers, you can't take characters.
Right.
With Brood Brothers, you can take anything but characters.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying that you could take, dude. If I could take Lord Solar. With
Oh,
Gene
no,
I
no,
don't
Stealers-
no,
think
no,
you
no.
can take him with Gene Stillers.
No, you can't, but I wish
no.
you could.
No, I'm just saying, like, with the Astra trying to tie back down into it, but
Yeah.
they are getting a lot of new stuff, and the new Sentinel model, and Ursula Creed because her dad's gone, and
Yeah.
like,
Well, he's not.
kidnapped.
He's not
Yeah,
gone.
right.
Gone. He's just not there.
well, but can we all just acknowledge for 1 minute who did die?
That is.
We're sad.
That's sad.
Big sad.
I think it's hilarious that it had to be a not orc that killed him
Yeah.
because they couldn't kill an orc couldn't kill him because the orcs.
Well, they
believes-
didn't want to kill him either.
Well, no.
He put up a good fight.
Grimgor wanted to kill him.
No.
No.
No, there was one of the big ones.
Grimgor's AOS anyway, but you're thinking of Gaz.
Gaz.
But no, Gaz
Yeah.
didn't want to kill him.
He just wanted he wanted to fight him real bad.
Right.
Which I think's hilarious. Now Gaz is in an uproar because, well, who wait who?
Angron.
Angron.
Yeah.
He's in an uproar because he's like, no, Yark was mine.
Yeah. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Freaking Angron. Oh, that model's insane too.
Mm.
But that's for another day. World Eaters aren't out yet, so stay tuned. Hint. But yeah, so
Hint.
but yeah, so what are you looking forward to as far as like the tournament coming up? Because we got a tournament, the team tournament.
I'm hoping not to die. I'm looking forward to
Those are good. Those are good. Those are good dreams there. Yeah, yeah.
Because that's what I do best is die a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's what Astra does.
But
we
you're
have
mainly
but
bringing
one life.
tanks, so you've
Yeah,
got a
I'm
little
bringing-
survivability.
I'm bringing tanks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just a couple. Just one or two.
Just a few.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, so talk about your Imperial Misfits because I think that's pretty cool that you wanted to do.
My Imperial Misfits, the idea behind it was they're not all painted the same. They're like you have Blood Angels, like Blood Angel themed guardsmen, Space Wolf themed guardsmen, just from different worlds fighting under one regiment together.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Tanks obviously they're not going to be probably set up the same way, but at least the infantry will be set up
Well,
that way.
Right,
or
right.
you could buy more tanks and do it that way.
I want
Got-
at least 15. Normal
and you're at 10 right now.
I'm at 10.
Yeah, so you need 5 more. All right, yeah.
And if that's not satisfying enough, I might buy 5 more.
I mean, you could totally. Well, now with
Montana.
the Ark of Omen,
I can spam in tanks.
Ark of Omen now kind of is pretty open ended on as far as how much stuff you can bring in now. So
Yeah, I think if you switch if you go like was it I saw yesterday was it if you chose the heavy support you can choose additional like 3 or 4 additional heavy supports
yeah,
on top of the normal 3 you got,
yeah,
and then you just choose everything else or whatever you need.
yeah. So I mean, you could bring in a lot of tanks
I can, and I can bring Lords of War
and Lords of War.
and take the regimental doctrines with them.
Yeah, yeah. So now your Shadow Swords and stuff like that come in. You had to spend a CP or any of that.
Yeah, I have not looked at the new Abaddon stuff or.
So, anyways,
You,
Montana.
oh, dude, you said you were going to buy the book, so I didn't buy the book, assuming that you would get the book, you would read it, and then I'd look into it.
Like you do with your codex.
Like, I need something to throw at you.
There's plenty of things on the table.
Oh, I
It's not like my
mean,
tanks.
yeah,
I'm gonna throw this tank right here.
yeah, yeah. No,
Which one is it? No, you can't throw that one.
No, not
Oh,
that
I
one.
will.
No, not that one. You can throw this one.
Oh no,
Yeah, you can throw this one.
no, no, no. YouTube
The one that's
doesn't like
the one
violence.
that's not as so you put so much time into.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
yeah. So yeah, and then you got the tank schemes that you got going on, which is more of like a Cadian scheme, which is pretty cool. But yeah, what do you what are you gonna work on next? Are you just wanting to do like just a tank list? Is that what
It's
your
just
ultimate
like
goal?
just depends on my mood. Sometimes it's tanks, sometimes it's just infantry.
Okay, all right.
Just depends on my mood.
Yeah, that's
Like,
fair.
do I really just want to blow your shit up, or I just I just want to swarm you with bodies?
That's true. Yeah, because you can definitely do that.
Are you looking to get any of the field ordnance?
I have 6 of them now.
Oh God.
Maybe about 3 Acadia stand boxes.
God dang, boy.
It's impulse buying. Okay, I can't help it. It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an
yeah.
issue.
Look,
I saw it. I was like, buy. Saw another one pop up. Buy. Now I have 3.
Yeah. That's just how it happens.
Just 3. I have extra codexes now.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
how many
yeah.
codexes do you have now?
They're still wrapped, so they might be like just hung up somewhere in like my house somewhere. Just like look at that baby.
Yeah.
This may be like abused, but the other 2 won't be.
Yeah, you'll have 2
Well, yeah,
pristine ones.
you got to have one
Yeah.
that you use.
Well, yeah.
Well, that's what the other one
Obviously.
comes out. Then I'll
Yeah.
buy
Well,
that.
no,
Because he
like,
reads his.
I will beat you. I need something to throw at you.
He's in armor's reach. You don't need to throw something.
Yeah,
at
that's
him.
true.
I still want to throw something.
Listen, it's fine, Wes. You just got to read your codex, and nobody will.
You have
fucking-
one?
I love how I've read my codex, but I
Did
tend
you?
to get. I will throw.
Matt, I know you're at home like, oh god, this is escalating quickly.
Yes, this is escalating quickly.
Yes.
So can Cadians still get the rerolls of hit or roll if they don't move?
Can Cadians, the Cadian shock troops,
Yeah, do the Cadians still get their rerolls to hit of 1 if they don't move?
if they take the what is it, Battleborn? No. Battleborn adds the increased range of the officers, and they reroll once. Yes.
Are you sure?
No. Here's the dang problem.
That's 8th edition.
I see. That's the thing is, I've read 8th edition so much that I keep getting confused on what this new codex has in it because I keep defaulting back to 8th edition.
That's when you need to read your 9th edition.
Yeah. So Montana.
Matt, I'm gonna kill all of them. I swear.
So Montana, talk about let's go back 8 months ago. When you first came into the guild, were you like all in on Warhammer? Were you like, I'm buying this, or were you just kind of like, I'm gonna look?
By the time I came into the store, I already had 5 tanks.
Oh god.
my-
Okay. All right. All
Like,
right.
I bought a lot before I even stepped a foot into the store.
Okay,
Oh,
so you're
Lord.
already in.
I was already in. It was
Yeah.
just I need a place to play. And
Right.
Once somebody said, "Hey, go to the guild," I was like, "Okay." Went
Yeah.
to shop the guild.
Yeah.
Had my game where somebody cheated, and there we are now, 8 months later.
You're not salty at all.
I am spiteful. Yes.
Yes. Oh no, we learned that last
No,
night.
we discovered that last night.
I am very spiteful.
Yes. But so whenever you, I guess that was your first. Well, that was
That was my first game.
that was
yes.
because that was the Crusade.
That
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
Crusade
yeah.
battle that-
But then after that, because that kind of stopped happening. But after that, who was your first official game with?
Shane, I believe it was in his custodies, and that's not. I wasn't any better.
Yeah,
Great, there was no cheating involved, but it was still like
Custodies.
custodies. That
Yeah.
saves
There was-
on
there was-
2 ups regardless of how much firepower you throw at them.
Yes.
So that was less Shane, more I hate custodies.
Yep.
I hate custodies.
Well, but
It-
now
it
they're
could-
nerfed into oblivion. So
Well, my first game with against the custodies on the 9th edition codex, we saw how well I was rolling amazing that day, and Shane was pissed.
yeah.
I thought Shane was going to kill me because how well I was rolling,
Yeah.
but I almost obliterated his entire army before they got to me.
Yeah.
I mean, they still got to me, but once got to me, custodians, obviously what they're good at is blow up my tanks with their hits.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's one thing I put like mechanical pack rat, so you can't wound him on 1 to 3s.
Oh yeah. Yeah. All
So
right.
he had like surrounded for a minute and he couldn't really do anything to it because he kept rolling 3s. I was like, fail. Fail.
Oh god, some of those are freaking hilarious. I love those instances whenever you're surrounded by custodies and you're just a guardsman and you can't do anything about it. It's amazing.
There's even a stratagem that allow Cadians to become transhuman.
Yeah.
And Deathcore Krieg already have it. Well, mini transhuman.
Yeah, they have
twos.
many. Yeah, mini transhuman because they're Krieg and
Yeah.
Krieg are awesome.
Many more of them.
Genetically modified,
Only have 20.
psychotic
I
children.
wouldn't say genetically modified. They're genetically birthed.
Yeah, they're cloned.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not officially, but they're,
Right. Yeah, because cloning would be illegal
Yeah,
in the
it's-
Imperium.
It is. It's
Yeah.
highly.
Well,
heritage.
Yes.
in the lore, like half the crap Creep does is against regulations, but
Don't
It's not.
say that out loud.
the Imperium's just like,
No.
no, they kill stuff. We're good.
Yeah.
They're good at what they do.
Yes.
So we're going to overlook anything essentially that is with Deathcore Krieg.
Yeah, I mean, they gotta build those tanks for the Imperium.
Yep.
Which do you like the lore in 40K?
Yes, it's a lot to it.
Oh Lord.
yeah.
Yeah. Have you only dove into like the Astra Militarum lore?
I've dove mostly in Astra, a little bit. Yeah, just Astra. Well, that's about it. Just Astra.
Just Astra?
A little
Yeah.
bit of Tyrants here and there, Norks and Tau, but it's 99% Astra.
Well, in that case, I want to ask you one question.
Uh-oh.
I know the model lines are heavily Cadians, but as we are aware, there are several regiments that don't get the love they should get. If you could get any regiment, a model specifically for that regiment, what regiment would it be?
Cadians.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Because-
that's your answer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, because like, was it the? I can't think of them all off the top of my head. I can't remember
The Talon?
the Talon. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like they said, everybody bases their everything off what the Cadians do. So mostly, regardless of what regiment you pick, obviously, why in the Codex with infantry squads you can take whatever type of regiment you want to take, but most of your infantry is based off look like Cadians.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, you'll have a few special ones where they're dressed differently, but most everybody dresses like Cadians.
Yeah.
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's you're always your third parties that print off any special infantry squads that you want.
That's
I just
true.
keep
yeah.
falling back on went Volstraka.
That's the word I was trying to think of. I was like,
Oh.
it starts with a V. I was like, Valhallarans, or I can't remember. What
Well,
they're
there
called.
there
are
are Valhallans.
There are Valhallans and Volstraka. Volstraka are the big head,
Yeah, Russian looking.
Russian, French
Yeah.
kind of dudes.
Yeah,
It's
they're
weird.
weird.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
That or I'm sad, but Elysian's gone, and I'd want Elysian.
Yeah, but they're in 30K.
Oh,
So
then I guess I know what I'm doing in 30K.
yeah.
The Elysians are gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can still make a scheme off of them.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can still
yeah.
make it. You can still make a scheme.
So
but
like your Tempestus Scions, you could make Elysian because that makes the most sense.
That makes the
but-
most sense.
Yeah, because they're
yeah,
for dropping out.
I'm
Valkyries.
trying
Yeah,
to remember which edition it was, but you had Elysian soldiers, and you could just drop whatever. Where you could drop a sentinel, you could drop a heavy weapons team, you can drop a squad, infantry squad
I
down.
want to
just
say that was 7.
I
Did they
wanna
have
say it was
special
7.
vehicles too for them, at least the model wise.
I knew they had a special plane, but I didn't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think they had. Well, maybe it was a third party thing where they can drop in specialized jeeps or trucks of some kind.
Oh, that's technically just a Taurus.
Taurus.
Taurus or Taurox?
Taurox, I think.
Taurox.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I don't use a Taurus.
I got a Taurox, but I don't use it.
Yeah, they're not very good.
No. If you're thinking of taking a Taurox, then just shut up and take a Chimera. I mean,
Well, but
The
can
only-
Chimeras take Scions?
They
yes,
can transport anybody.
they can
Okay.
transport anything.
Well, I don't know. We're freaking Marines, and we're like,
Yeah,
oh,
you're-
you can't take Primaris. You can only take Firstborn, or you can't
Sorry,
take Firstborn.
We accept everybody in the Astra.
That's true. We do not. We're
As long as
Everyone
you're
that
assholes.
I was gonna
You're
say, not
actually-
everybody.
Yeah, well, yeah. Or
Sorry.
Xeno,
Yeah, if
or
you're Xenos, you're
heretic,
dying. If you're heretic,
or
you're
yeah,
burning.
yeah,
it's okay.
right.
But
right.
if you're as long as you're human or abhuman on side with the Astra, you can hop into the Chimera.
That's true.
Oh,
yeah.
Ogres are a little
only-
big.
They take three.
Yeah.
Three slots to put an Ogren in there.
Because they're big old slabs of meat.
Big slabs of meat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shield.
That slab shield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
Slab shield, 4-up and ball save.
I just
Brute shield. Never mind. Brute shield's a 4-up and ball save.
Yeah.
Brute shield's 4-up in Volm. The slab shield is a 2+ save.
Which, now the meta, you kind of need the invuln.
Mhm.
But then on the same time, like you've got like demon saves, which are a thing.
I hate demon saves. If there's one thing I hate more than anything, I hate demon saves.
Yeah.
After Daryl's game yesterday, I dumped 60 shots from
Oh
four
yeah,
squads.
I forgot about this.
and 40, almost 60 shots. And no, it was 20, 20, 20. Probably, oh no, I only did 3 squads. So 60, roughly 60 shots into this thing. Got hits and wounds. He saved them. I think he said I hit him twice, only wounded him twice, but
Yeah.
he saved almost all of them.
Yeah.
I was like, this is
Demon
bullshit.
saves.
Yeah.
Because it can't be modified. Because
That-
it
that
also gets
reminds
around
me
the
of,
ignores invulns too. So,
Yeah.
which is
So there's no point bringing like heavy, like you just gotta just swarm them with shots.
Yeah.
And I did, and I still failed miserably.
yeah.
That reminds
yeah.
me of old. I don't know if it's still around because I haven't played them yet, but Disgustingly Resilient.
Oh, for Death
World
Guard and
Eaters?
stuff.
Death Guard, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Jason.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. Disgusting resilient.
so much rage.
So, like right now, like Death Guard's not that great, but I mean they're not bad, but
Right.
They're so
But-
scary.
they're still real scary.
Well,
but
all
Death,
Marines are scary.
but Nurgle demons, on the other hand, are real bad. And you know, like demon armies, they can mix and match what they take.
Right,
They can take
right.
Khorne or Tzeentch or Slaanesh or Nurgle.
Yeah.
And then like they put those blessings on units that are naturally good at that anyway, and then they just become gross.
Yeah.
It's real gross because like Nurgle, disgustingly resilient. I can't remember what they call it for the demons, but it's basically that.
Yeah.
I-
Just I hate shooting something and then saying no. It's
Yeah.
like no.
Well, there's the Lord of Change for Tzeentch demons.
Oh god, that was scary.
Yeah.
That thing that he can drop mortal wound bombs on you, which
Well, not only that, you can also just ignore a hit entirely
yeah.
and just be like, oh yeah, no, oh your volcano lance, it hit me once. No, it doesn't.
Well, you can only ignore one attack, or I think one attack.
One of them, right? Yeah, but yeah, it's just that thing is
Well,
silly.
because he did. I don't know because that was a lot of sight coming at me. And it didn't help. He was just right in front of my face.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's called, but it did mortal wounds to the targeted squad, and then 3 inches around them, it did mortal wounds. And if a model was or a unit was destroyed or a model was destroyed because of it, it does an additional mortal wounds
Oh God.
to that squad.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Like he hurt the first squad in front of him pretty bad. Took out like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
Took out almost all my not my heavies, but my last cannon squad. Took out a few out of the back squad and took out my mortars and hurt the Gaunt squad.
God.
Yeah,
That's gross.
they were hurting.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I shot a lot into him, and he's like, no.
Yeah.
I'm threes. I'm like, gosh damn.
Yeah. Demons are. I don't think, as far as like.
Train.
God damn it! Did you say the word at some
I
point?
did not.
Well, it is. What time is it?
It is 1:45.
Your laptop. This time is off a little
The laptop is set up for I think Mountain Time. No,
Why?
You can change
because
that.
I know I just haven't been up here to change it.
Are you up here right now? You were up here last week.
Literally,
And last night.
we literally just had the
Yeah,
conversation
yeah.
about things being effort.
Well, that's true. That is true.
That is true, but we made the effort to look up in the codex to see who's right and who's wrong.
That was
Yeah.
There's also take time to actually click
God.
settings and change time zones.
You see what I had to deal with, Montana? This is why I can't get anything done, and I just.
Violence is not the answer.
Violence is always the answer.
Hold on. Isn't that assault? Isn't that assault, Montana?
It is an assault. But now it's mutual combat.
Oh God. So, all right. Serious podcast.
We're not serious.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not
serious.
No. Yeah. So, yeah. I don't remember
Do
what I
you
was gonna say.
have any? Now I've yet to see you actually take it. And, do you take basilisks or any manticores with you?
I've used one Manticore. I have used Basilisk one game.
Yeah. So, basilisks and manicores. Right. Yeah. What were you asking him?
You said you only take one. You only took a basilisk once.
I've taken a squad of Basilisk once. They did decent,
Mm-hmm.
but I was facing against Necron, so they just kind of popped.
They
back up.
kind of just
Yeah.
didn't care,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
they just
Yeah.
didn't care. My Manticore depends on the day will actually do some damage.
Mm-hmm.
But now with the indirect fire ability gone, where we can
Yeah.
ignore the neg 1 to hit, they're not really, unless I have the doctrines to support them. Even those doctrines suck. To, At least my opinion, because it's expert bombardiers.
Bombardier, yeah.
You have to have a Vox caster within 12 inches
Was it? I thought it was 24. It's with 12
For at least the line, like for
line
the
of sight and within 12
inches of the
Okay.
enemy you're targeting.
Yeah.
Then you can +1 to hit. I don't want to do that.
No,
True.
because then they die because they could just walk up to him and biff.
See, I've always took at least 2, sometimes 4 basilisks with me, but that was back. That was back a while back ago.
7?
Yes, that was an 8.
No, it was 8. And every time he did, I just marched my Thunderwolf cavalry back there and blew them all up.
That's why I
started.
started putting those Bullgrins back there with him, because I'm like, if you're coming back here, I got guards. Shut up.
Yeah, I would just I would go wide with my Thunderwolf cavalry, and then go behind and just start popping them one at a
those
time.
damn wolves.
They're fun. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they are a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, I bet they're fun to play.
During our-
Totally.
Yeah, during our team battle, I'm gonna have 2 units of them, so it'll be a lot of fun.
More fucking wolves.
Yeah, and some
And
cyber
tanks.
wolves and tanks.
But
And
the cyber wolves have never really bothered me so much as those
they're
damn
objective go-getters.
Yeah.
So that's all they're 15 points for one model. With used to have armor of contempt, but no more. Which I think is hilarious. Cyber wolves with armor of contempt.
Cyber wolves have cyber armor contempt.
They have pieces of metal stuck.
That
in
does
them.
not count as armor contempt.
It could.
No, it can't.
Yeah. Listen.
There's a lot of flash around them still.
Not that much.
They move very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, their skin's not made of armor. It's just like one piece of them is part armored up.
He has a whole robot leg. It's a whole.
And
That does
whole
not
leg.
count.
It goes off the armor bikini rule. They only shoot the shiny bits.
Yeah.
I guess that would make sense
Yeah.
if it was bikini armor, but it's not.
Well,
We need to
Listen.
get an STL model of a cyber wolf in bikini armor.
no.
Yep. Nope.
With 6 tops.
With 6.
Gosh damn.
Oh God. So Astra. No. All right. So so normally we also. Do you like any other kind of games in general?
Like Magic, Dungeons and Dragons, because I had to admit I've only ever seen you play 40K.
We were in the Monday campaign.
Yeah, until somebody stopped showing up.
Listen, I have to do this show.
Wait.
You can do it later.
So
Like, I have played two D&D sessions, one D20 with another group of friends, and one
Yeah.
D&D session here with him.
Yeah.
But we stopped doing it.
No, you're still doing it. I'm just not in it anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Matt's still wanting to run it because he likes the idea of it, and so but yeah. So other than Warhammer, you've played D&D. Have you played any board games really?
Ooh.
I've played a few board games. I played what's that called? Imperium Twilight?
Twilight Imperium?
Twilight Imperium, yes.
with John.
With John.
Okay, that makes sense. That game's pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, we were playing it wrong in the beginning because
Yeah.
somehow I was spamming in cruisers and destroyers, like they were like just spamming them in.
Yeah,
Or we're gonna play it correctly now because we read the rules wrong. You can't do this.
yeah.
Well, so you're gonna keep your ships you have. We're just gonna play it correctly now.
Right.
All right. And my entire territory, was filled with ships.
Sorry, Matt.
Um,
It's always
not.
funny when you have somebody who just spams nothing but battleships.
Listen, it was
No,
fun.
it was
It's
great.
effective. It's very
Yeah.
effective.
yeah.
Well, oh,
And it was one guy. I was playing peaceful. Like, don't fuck with me, and you won't feel the wrath.
Yeah.
This guy
Mhm. Yeah,
decided. One of the people we were playing with decided to attack one of my planetary defense shields.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, all right, you're gonna regret that.
Yeah.
I sent in ships and wiped out one sector of his planet. Like I took it over. It was mine. I'm like, there we go. Now I'm not gonna fuck with you again, but don't fuck with me.
Yeah.
I had to love when one of the best games we had of Twilight Imperium. Kyle had just been building nothing but battleships the whole time. He had I think you had 3 planets. That was it.
No, I had more than that. I had probably 4 or 5 systems, and then
But 3 of them were just full of battleships.
Yeah.
He had nothing.
Yeah.
And I had you hand the cards over with the treaties or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And I had the most. I had like 3 of the they're not Death Stars. I forget what they're.
Yeah.
Battle Sun or
Death Sun.
Death
Death
Sun,
Sun, I think.
something
Or
like that.
Death Sun. I don't know. Anyway,
It's
yeah, the one that looks like a freaking Death Star.
Yeah, and I had 3 of them, and I was right next to one of the wormholes that would take me, and the way it would take me all the way around over to heading in on the main planet, Tyrus Rex, or
Yeah,
The
something.
one in the middle?
Yeah, the one in the middle.
Yeah, I have no idea what that one's called.
it's like Tyrus Rex or Titus Rex or whatever.
It's something Prime.
Yeah, so I
Primus Rex?
No.
Rex Primus? Something.
Rex
I don't know.
Prime?
Anyway.
Anyways,
Anyway.
I make a treaty with Kyle, and I hand him one that basically says like, whenever you take Rex Prime or whatever, you get this whatever. And I just looked at him and I nod, and he goes, "Okay." So I ran my Death Star through the wormhole. Every other player was like, "What's going on? Why is that moving?" And I'm moving it around.
Well, now to back this up, so the whole time I have a massive fleet.
He is the warrior race of this game.
Yeah, and like everybody has, a few ships, trying to build their economy, and all that. And I'm like, nobody move on the middle planet or I will blow you up. And they were like, okay. Everybody was playing
One
nice.
player was like, "Yeah, right," moved on the middle planet. Kyle blew him
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And then just went back to his planet.
Then I flew back and just left it be. And so everybody was like avoiding it. And then Wes got that card and he hands it to me and I was like, all right, sure, this will be funny. And Wes moves in and goes around the main planet.
When I do the wormhole, I go to the other side of the map, and then I'm flying through everyone's space to get to the main planet. Everyone's freaking out. No one knows what's going on until I land on the center planet, and then they go, "No, we kill you." And Kyle goes, "No, I kill all of you."
Yeah. So then I started blowing everybody up, and then Wes wins the game. It was so freaking funny because I was like, the whole thing is I was basically going to be the peacekeeper of the galaxy, just fly around, blocking everybody from going to the main planet. And then I think it was Cal.
Yeah, it was the other Kyle.
Cal. And he called my bluff, and he was like, all right, I'm flying into it. And he sends one small fleet, and I'm like,
I think it was
Okay.
the colony transport or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a transport. It wasn't
Yeah.
even a battleship.
Yeah, and he flies it in, and he was going towards the main planet. So I bring in my super star destroyers. I can't remember what they're called.
The flagship.
Yeah, the big flagship with like 3 or 4 of the cruisers, and just go in there and just ace it. And he's like, "Oh, okay," and so makes no moves the entire game, and we're just playing it. Everybody's trying to do.
There's
all this.
tension between Kyle and Kyle.
Yeah.
They're just staring at each other.
Yeah.
That's the only way I knew, because he was wanting that center planet, and I was like, I think if I get Kyle on board, I got this game in the bag, and I think he'll actually throw the game because he's being a petty bitch
I was
right
being
now.
petty. I was being super petty
I'm
because.
spiteful. You're petty.
Oh yeah.
So I just hand him the card. What's so funny is he looks at me, and I kind of nod, and he just goes, like the most hate in his eyes. He's just like, "Yes, you're doing this."
Cal, I love you, but oh man, we just have a natural rivalry
Oh, it's beautiful.
between board games and punching hole in drywall. I mean, we do it all. And drinking Monster.
Oh, Lord.
So, anyways, Twilight Imperium, and is there any board games downstairs that you want to try that you saw that looks cool?
Is it Nemesis?
Nemesis,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Is
That one.
That's
that
one
one
like it's like kind of like a manga.
Alien.
Alien.
Yeah, it's like the Alien movie.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, Nemesis. Then I want to
Yeah,
try Nemesis.
yeah. That one looks really cool, and the miniatures look really cool in it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, yeah, I want to play that one.
Yeah.
I think
one.
Kyle just wants to paint the miniatures
Well, kind of. I want to see them like in person.
in person, right?
And then see, but yeah, it looks like a really fun game. And then 3,000 Scoundrels. I was looking
3,000
at it.
Scoundrels
Yeah,
look
before
good.
everybody showed up today, I was downstairs looking at it, and we do have a store copy.
We do have a store copy.
Yeah, and I
Yes. Mm-hmm.
really want to play it because it looks like a lot of fun. And but yeah. So, are there any? I know I can ask you because you're a customer. What would you like to see happen at the guild?
Ooh.
Happen?
Like any events, any kind of like
Yeah.
predictions.
That's a good question. I mean, like, I just show up, buy things.
That's
and
why we're asking you, Montana.
I just show up, buy things, and play games.
Okay, true.
Right. But so
guess-
more events.
Probably more events.
Okay. All right. So more events as far as like tournaments, or do you want to see more narrative?
A little both.
Both? Yeah. All right.
I mean, I'm the biggest tournament player. I like narrative more than I like tournaments.
Yeah.
So I guess more narrative.
Yeah.
So you'd say
Yeah.
you're more casual than competitive.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Am I petty? Yes. And spiteful? Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
more-
yeah,
I'm
no,
more
no, no, no,
casual
yeah.
player.
Right. Right.
I will remember when you blow up my tank. I will remember that.
Yeah.
And I will bring
And
something
then
else.
7 months
So-
later, he'll destroy
Right.
you for
so
it.
speaking of petty and stuff like that, when we went to Kansas to the Open, I thought it was so funny that whenever I think it was our last game that we played, and you were like, I got this game in the bag because I'm doing nothing but infantry and then you chose the worst objective ever that kept moving, and you're just like, I can't keep up with the objective because he keeps blocking me.
No, that was the second to last game. I think.
Second to last
I was
was
playing
it?
against Slanesh Demons.
Yeah.
And I didn't bring Death Guard brought nothing but infantry. This one I brought a mix of tanks and infantry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was like, oh, this one looks fun. And every time we rolled the dice to see which way those dice went, they just went further and further to his side. I blew him off the board, but I couldn't move because he was in my face. And I was like,
Yeah.
by turn 5, because he only had his Keeper of Secrets and I think 1 or 2 other models.
Yeah.
But that was it. I still had 90%, about 75% of my army
Right.
still alive.
Yeah, that the whole GT really got me to really want to do narrative because that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And we met a lot of really cool people there. We got to see from the behind the scenes from Games Workshop. Games Workshop.
James Workshop.
Workshop. Games Workshop to where, how the narrative thing works. And that's kind of what I'm going to base our narrative event. So that's a little early spoiler. So you have a kind of an idea on how we're going to do it. But yeah. Similar, but slightly different. But anyway, yeah. So
Yep.
have anything?
I mean, we're really hitting on just about everything we got to talk about. I mean,
Yeah.
Astra, board games,
Yeah.
Magic. What's your views on Magic?
I haven't played a game yet.
But
I've
have you
watched
built
it.
a deck?
No.
No,
I don't have anything I have nothing invested into Magic. Granted, it's still by a game I need to.
Is that by choice or just by happenstance?
I think happenstance.
Happenstance?
Happenstance.
Yeah.
Happenstance.
Words. Yes.
Words
yes.
are hard to do.
Yes. Yeah. No, I speaking of being petty and things like that, Magic is definitely a petty game.
Yes.
It gets
Probably a
real
game
petty.
I shouldn't play because of just darkness will come out and pettiness and
Yeah,
stuff.
everyone's
Oh, yeah.
pettiness comes out. You would be just another player.
Yeah.
But mine's far worse than you think it is.
We've played with
play
Duplicity.
Matt. Yeah, I was gonna say Matt will feed the pettiness level. You could literally play a mana, and he'd be like, "Why are you playing that mana?" And it's like, well, so I can.
Every
summon
time you
something.
play-
and then you just die immediately because he's like, "I didn't like that."
Okay, maybe not as bad as Matt.
He
It's-
has he has a strict rule. You do not play Soul Ring on turn 1.
Yes.
So play
He
something
will
else
he will kill you will die.
Yeah. Turn 2, you will be out of the game.
I'm okay with that because I'll remember that.
Oh,
The next
that's
time I
true.
come in.
That's true. That is
At
true.
one point in time, I won a game by swinging 361 rats at him and killed him. I think, if I recall, the next month, for the entire month, I was the sole, I was his lightning rod of hate.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
died
Yeah.
early and every game.
Yep.
And every time he killed me, I'm like, man, what did I do? And he just looked at me and he goes, rats.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, you fit right in.
I guess I should invest into it, but that's
Yeah,
more money.
That is true.
And again, I can't say much.
I mean,
I was gonna say, I mean, considering you have enough Astra for probably 3 or 4 armies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I want more? Yes, obviously.
Oh yeah. Well, you always want more.
he wants enough Astra to make an entire army with a single unit.
Yes.
Just a tank army, an infantry army,
Yeah.
a commissar army.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to play an Apex game where I can be the army.
I can be
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
army.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of that, you were at Thanksgiving, right?
Yes,
Yeah. What'd you think of that?
that was fun. Do we need to do it again? Yes. Do I
Yeah.
need more tanks? Definitely yes.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I
You
want
always
another
need more
I want
tanks.
another Shadow Sword.
Don't you have two?
I have a Baneblade and a Shadow Sword. There's a difference.
Oh, okay. Oh,
You
yeah.
can
Look, it's
proxy.
really
You can proxy.
But I don't like that sometimes. I want the actual Shadow Sword. There we go, Shadow Sword. And a Baneblade and another Shadow Sword. So 3 of them. 3 Baneblades, essentially.
What he wants to do is he wants to roll up to an Apocalypse game and be like, yeah, I brought Lord of Wars. What else? Lord of Wars.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
I
That's
got a
fine.
Hellhammer, a Bane Hammer, a Shadow Sword.
Well, that's like that. There's a Space Marine tank that's kind of like the Bane sword and stuff that I really want to get. It's the can't remember what it's called. Fellhammer or something.
Is it the Forge World model?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
yeah. Oh,
That's a big model.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. That's why I haven't bought it yet because it's like really expensive.
freaking Forge World.
Listen,
man.
Matt, do you think we could do a store cost on that? Okay.
On Forge World?
Yeah.
Hmm.
No.
That
I'm
was
saying
possible.
I'm saying like the store pays for it and then I just use it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can live with that. If that's possible.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
possible.
There's a lot
Montana's
of
like, I want this, I want this, I want this, I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
this, I want this, I want this.
And it's
Dude,
still
what's-
all cheaper than the one model he wants.
Yeah, it's all, well, no, not really, because like 3 of those tanks will equal 1 of your tanks.
Oh well, yeah.
Well,
Well,
depending on which tank I get.
Yeah, well, yeah, because what the one with the rocket pods on it,
That's like
the truck thing,
$234, I think. That's how many points that is? $234. Yeah,
that one looks. You need to get that one.
I know, but I wanted it was the Earthshaker carriage battery.
Oh yeah,
Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
It's only like $600.
yeah. Only. I
Only
mean, it's a-
600.
whatever.
Yeah, you can get the Earthshaker on the back of a truck or as just a battery. Was there?
Truck.
Yeah, the Earthshaker cannon. You can get it on the back, or is it a truck or a tank
It's
for
a,
Forge
actually-
World?
It's a tank, I think.
no, it's not even a tank. It's not tracked. It's like literally like imagine take the field batteries for like Astra, the new ones, make it bigger.
No. There is a battery, but there is a vehicle that can have the Earthshaker with it.
Oh,
the
it might not-
Minotaur? The Minotaur?
Is it the Minotaur that's got the
Yeah.
Earthshaker?
Yeah, he has 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. That thing's really cool looking.
Yeah,
The-
ranges, yes.
The
Yeah,
range is.
yeah.
I love it when I was looking at it and it's like range 720 inches. And I'm like, how? Like,
It's artillery.
that's bigger than every table.
yeah, yeah.
Because I think the Earthshaker carriage battery's range is 240 inches, and I think it was me and Mikey measured that out. That's like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So range is yes.
Yeah.
What's
Range-
range on it? Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just know I'm shooting at you.
Yeah, and it's probably gonna hit.
Probably, because
Knowing my luck, it'll be once and I'll miss.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you for sure.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't.
the dice gods hate you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have never. I'm trying to remember what it was. I was playing Corey, and
Was it during our team battle? Like
no, this was just me and Corey.
oh,
I think I was shooting at him with. Like an entire squad of infantry at half distance. This was 8th edition, so I had double all of that. And I go to roll, so that's 10, 20 dice. I go to roll them. I shit you not, out of 20 dice, I got like 17 ones. Corey just looked at it and he goes, I don't know how. And I'm like, neither do I. But this is my life.
it's like your battle with Astra at the Kansas opening.
Oh
You're
God.
playing Astra, and the guy's like, "That's statistically, it's not possible."
Yeah,
How bad
yeah.
you're rolling.
I literally kept rolling ones, no matter what it was, except leadership. I'd roll 6. But I was like, because I ran
They
my-
are fearless pieces of shit.
yeah. So like the worst one is he had a tank. What was it?
He had a couple of demolisher cannons. That's all.
I think it was the Demolisher is
Yeah.
what it was. I was running up to boop it with my Thunderwolf cavalry, and I failed the charge because I rolled a 1, and I was like, or double ones, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna CP re-roll that for a 1 and a 2, so I got 3, and I'm like, okay, I'm still 9 inches away from you, but he was like, he just sat there and he was just shaking his head. He's like, statistically, this is impossible. You know that, right? And I'm like, yeah.
Yep.
Go ahead, shoot him.
Just shoot.
And then he shot me, and then I rolled another one, and he wiped that squad, and I'm just like, yep, this is, yep.
That's why I want somebody to charge my Bane Blades.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because it's strength, they get 9 attacks, and there's a stratagem where they can go from hitting on 6s to 3s.
Yeah.
For armor tracks.
Yeah.
So I think they also do, is it damage 2 AP?
Yeah.
Plus my strength is like 8, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, even if Jamal wants to charge me, go ahead. I'm gonna hurt.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I mean, you know,
Anything like
most stuff is gonna hurt. Yeah.
Well, especially Thunderwolf Cavalry. They're gonna hurt me more unless I save really
Yeah.
good like I usually do.
Yeah. Or if I roll like I normally do and miss every single hit.
Well, this way when you charged my during our one team battle, you somehow went around my line of tanks, charged my Knight Castellan, hit him, and I was saving with 7 on 5 and 6s, and what I roll, almost every single time,
Yeah.
5 and 6s is what I roll for my.
And
saves.
who ended up killing that night?
Not you.
Yeah, I know. Matt.
Matt came and stole your kill.
He did, and he hit it with a freaking pistol too. He just came up, ran with his sisters, and went and it blew it up.
Blew up, killed most of his girls,
Yep.
and killed
Yep.
most of you.
Yep.
And I just turned my turn around and shot you guys off the board.
Yep. It was yeah, that was a thing. That happened. That happened.
And poor Tommy got completely devastated by Matt.
Yeah, because he was yeah, that was real
Matt's
bad.
sisters are nasty.
They're real gross. Yeah. Well, they were. They lost armor of contempt too.
Oh
so.
yeah.
So they're gonna be hurting again. So, but
Everybody's gonna be hurting.
well, not me. I get storm shields on everything, so I don't care.
I can give my one tank like an invuln save and shrugs
Yeah, you could do that.
for an extra like 20, 25 points. But
With tank aces.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Yeah, I mean, at least he wouldn't die.
Yeah.
he would have a chance of surviving.
yeah.
Granted, they're already saving on 2 up, so it's not too shabby.
Right.
2-up saves are nice.
Yeah, until there's like 4 AP, and you're like, this is
Yeah.
gonna tickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with armor of contempt being gone, that even AP2 is real juicy now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the only time like they can have upgraded armor tracks, which is they're different, or you can take another doctrine where anything with an AP of 1, you can reduce it to 0, or endeavor characteristic can be 0.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. It's a doctrine and there's armor track, so they kind of still have it,
Right.
but for low AP.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's some stuff that other armies have too that kind of do more or less get rid of it, but yeah, most of the time it's not. So, but alrighty. Well, I think we covered about everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else to cover with them. I mean, more or less, the only thing I can think of that we could actually cover additional is, the thing is, I know your answer is no. Is have you had any experiences with the ghost?
Oh, yeah.
No, not
See?
yet.
Yeah.
Granted, that one night, I remember, what is it? You were saying that he's going to reach out and touch somebody or something.
Yeah.
Touch somebody. I don't
Yeah.
remember what you said exactly.
Yeah.
I remember we're down the hallway in the dark, and all I experienced was the hairs on my back and my neck stand up.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like this feeling. I'm going to turn my back. I want to face wherever this is because I
Yeah.
don't like this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I was like, it just hit me. I was like, somebody's getting touched today. That was weird. Okay. And then I kept walking, and then you said that. So I was like, weird.
I was like, I didn't get touched. I just felt like, I don't like this feeling. I'm going to turn and face whatever is behind me right now.
Yeah.
But that's
so,
why we need to have a ghost hunt.
yeah, exactly. Shh, that's a secret. We haven't told that out yet.
Oh, shit. Should I bring Ouija board then?
No.
What?
No, I will. No. No. That's one thing that I won't mess with. I will not mess with the Ouija board.
It's not that bad.
In that case, that's about all we got time for today. So we will be more than happy to have you back again. It was a lot of fun. And if any of you out there want to like, comment, subscribe, comment on any of our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, really share it, get that engagement up because the algorithm, all praise the algorithm.
Yes, and we would love you if you share it because we haven't had a lot of shares, and that's okay. We're new. We're new.
We're getting it started.
Yeah, but we would definitely like this to reach more people.
Yes.
We have would love to talk to more people,
Yes.
in the comments or in person. And yeah, so if you want to come down, come and see us at 205 South First, Ponca City, Oklahoma.
Mhm.
We would love to play a game with you, play a board game, Warhammer, whatever.
Magic.
Magic, yeah, whatever you want.
Or shoot, if you just want to come in and play poker.
No. So why don't you come on in and throw some dice?